So Lee, can you kick us off? Thank you.
Yeah, I will just get my soapbox out. So I think mental health in sales is something that's been intrinsically linked for so long, but and like you say, it's COVID that brought about the conversation. Before COVID, salespeople were meant to be this kind of like just solid-minded people because we've got KPIs, we've got pressure. It doesn't matter how sort of soft we make those targets, how we don't make it about the target. There's still targets, and salespeople tend to be sort of target-driven individuals. For anyone who doesn't know me, I do struggle with my own mental health, so obviously everyone knows that I've got a little bit of anxiety. Imposter syndrome is big, is a big concern for me. So again, when you're not on track to hit your targets and you've got imposter syndrome, it's a kind of like, it really does kind of like reinforce that. So I think the most important thing for me with mental health is it comes down to the leaders, is not saying, oh, this is your KPI, why aren't you hitting your KPI? It's about, this is the KPI, why aren't we hitting the KPI? What can we do to get up there? And I think one thing that does add a hell of a lot of pressure onto salespeople is the Del boy. You're in sales, you must have the gift of the gab. I haven't really got the gift of the gab. I like to listen, I like to find solutions, but I wouldn't say I could sell snow to an Eskimo. So I think it's getting rid of that Wolf of Wall Street, that Del boy, that he who dares wins, just talk. And it's about making sales about what it really is, which is change. So all sales is about change. And I think sort of that thought process that you could sell snow to an Eskimo, it's really unhelpful. It's really unhelpful, especially for people who might want to get into sales, might be a little bit socially awkward, not the most kind of like in your face, but they're very good at what they do. They'll take an analytical approach, and those people, we need to sort of push them on. And I think, like I say, sales isn't about persuasion, because persuasion's all right to a certain degree, but if you think persuasion is the be all and end all in sales, then go and speak to a Conservative vote and get them to vote Labour, or vice versa, and you'll notice that you just can't. So it's not about converting all of the sales, it's about finding the right way. I like to call it a low pressure, high energy approach. Again, make sure we're out there, we're on the market, we're talking to people. But again, we don't have to convert everyone. We have to convert the people who are going to move. And again, sales is more about change than it is about anything else. But again,